Okay guys, for the past few years, the many channels I've had and been kicked out of and created another one and got kicked out again and this and that and on and on. You know, there's a reason why I do this. There's a reason why I risk everything really. Um, I'm not supposed to be back on here, but I am. And I'm on here to let you know that we are really running out of time. But since no one really knows when, we'll just set that aside right now. And I'm going to show you something. If people don't listen to me, maybe they'll listen to Donald. Okay, there's a $5 billion difference between me and Donald. So if all it takes is a lot of money for you to hear something that might help you, then great. I have no problem with that. I'm no billionaire. I'm barely a thousandaire. So anyway, again, and I will say this a million times because people just don't seem to understand and think that I'm hating on America. I am not hating on America. I'm not hating on Americans. In fact, it's others that hate us, okay? And they didn't just wake up and hate us. Okay, right off the bat, they may have disliked us because all we do is go around, the world through TV and other forms of media, the internet now and all that stuff, is show the world how great we are and how much food we have and how easy our lives is and this and that and on and on. So if anything, the world dislikes our rubbing our wealth in poor countries' faces. Okay? But all of this, there's an end result to all of this. Okay? And after you hear this, I think you'll get the end result with me even having to explain that to you. Here is Donald Trump saying what I've been saying for a long time myself.
Hates us. You go throughout Europe. I travel. I do deals all over the world. The Europeans hate us. You go to Germany. You go to England. You go to places that, we didn't have problems with. They all hate the Americans because of what's happened. We had a chance after September 11th to be the most popular, for the first time ever, to be the most popular nation on earth, and we blew it. Everybody, for the first time, people felt sympathy. I'm not saying it's a great thing to have sympathy in terms of yourself, but for the first time, they felt a sympathy and a love for this country because of what happened, and we blew it. How does the...
Okay, so this is Illuminati exposed. Donald Trump admitting everything is a lie. This is on No Mori channel. And this is older, actually. This is a year old. April 29th. Holy crap. 2 years old. 2.5 years old. So if they hated us 2.5 years old, and we 2.5 years ago didn't do half the damage we've done between then and now, you can only imagine how the world feels about us today. Alright, there is a reason for that. Because when we get invaded and we're going to... Look, I should have taken this camera to my parents' apartments today. I was gone for a little while. I had to help my mom and dad do something real quick. One of our tenants is moving. Okay? That tenant is a UN guy that I had a video of on either my last channel or the one before that. I don't remember. But for those of you that have been with me for a long time and have somehow stumbled onto me yet again, you'll remember that we were in the laundry room and I asked him all sorts of stuff, and he said, where he was from and the many places the UN took him and all the horror he saw and this and that and on and on. Then I asked him, do you think the goal of the UN is to disarm America? Remember? And all he did was give me a strange smile, which was basically saying yes, but you know, he was scared too. I mean, people that run this world are ruthless. They could care less. They will gut you and eat your heart for lunch, and it wouldn't bother them in the slightest. Okay, so Donald knows. I wish, you know, he would do something. I don't know what. He's only one man, but he's one man that is constantly bragging about his wealth. Part of the beauty of me is that I'm very rich. Okay, Mr. Rich Guy, do something. Help us. If you are so serious about making America great again, okay, then help us. Somehow, some way, with all the billions that you have in your airplanes and your jets and your limos and your condos and all that bullshit you have, help us. Because that too, Mr. Trump, will be taken away from you. If you're not one of them, and you claim you're not, then all of your stuff is going to be taken from you also. I doubt it. You know, I believe that he has enough money to buy his safety when the time comes, but I don't know, guys. You just heard it, and this is 2.5 years old. And he said the world hates us. 2 years later, I'm sure they hate us. 2.5 years, much more. If you know what I mean. Thank you for watching.